you on here, right?
What you want, Matic?
Yeah, you know what we've been going back and forth about a little bit.
The
The
shenanigans?
the male best friend.
The
What
male
we
best friend. Okay.
what we've been talking about, the male best friend.
I don't think anything is wrong with having a male best friend. I think what's wrong about it is, or where it can go wrong, is the lack of boundaries. But I feel like that's where any relationship goes wrong. When there's no clear cut boundaries, when you're not abstaining and upholding your end, I think that's what causes the problems. But having a male best friend, me being a female, or my spouse having a female best friend, like I think it's weird for anybody to think that you're only supposed to have that same sex friend. Like I think it's weird.
Well, the pushback, the pushback is like this. It's like other people have messed that up. You know what I'm saying? Other people have messed that up. Like,
aren't you the same person who says I'm supposed to be reprimanded, or I'm supposed to be held accountable for the stuff that another man did, or the stuff that another man like?
but see, look, yeah, I say a lot of shit. Look, I say a lot of shit. However, check it out. Check it out. It's been a lot of girls, a lot of women be sleeping with their male best friend. They be having they become best friends after he done tagged and shit like that. Like it be a whole mess. It be a backstory to go to it. So a lot of people like, I ain't going, man. And the same thing with the males with their female best friend. I mean, he done tagged before. You know what I mean? I'm like, other people had messed that up. So I'm like, not just a few, a lot of other people have messed that up. So we be looking at people with male best friend, female best friend, the side eye come in, like, I done seen too much dirt. I didn't see, so it's kind of hard.
So you think that you can't be friends with people that you've been in relationships with?
No, I would never. Brown. Please tell her about.
I asked a question. I asked a simple question.
Please tell her about me.
Do you think a person can be friends with somebody that you've been in a relationship with?
No, I can't do it.
It depends on how that.
Is it because you have sex with them?
I don't care if it ended mutually. I don't care if it ended in a friendly way. I don't care. I'm done. I can't be friends with you. You know why? Oh, she gonna left out.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, I got my.
Yeah, that's just me. I'm like, after we done, I don't care if we ended on good terms. I'm a forward-going person. I'm like, I don't want to fool around with you. I mean, listen, I don't want to go backwards in no type of way. I don't want to. No.
Bye.
No. I'm not taking you with me where I'm going. No, I'm sorry. I just can't do it.
Like, I think sometimes people get in romantic relationships with people that they never was supposed to be in relationships with in the first place.
Oh shit, yeah.
And I've seen people that were in relationships, it did not work out, whatever, and then the type of relationship that it transitioned to, it was amazing, and it should have been that type of relationship from the get-go. So that's why I asked, do you think that after being with somebody, you can be friends with them, or just have a different type of relationship afterwards, period?
See, but this is why I said, now see how you, when you said that, yeah, think about it. See what I mean? It was a romantic relationship. Now y'all friends. Now this new person come along, and now y'all still friends.
I'm trying to call it but being honest about it. But that's why I said in the beginning, it's all about being like keeping it a buck and establishing what those boundaries are. It's no way that I'm gonna be dealing with somebody and you about to hear about anything regarding Serene, anything by anybody else. Like, this is what's happening. These are the people that's in my life. I don't have that many people that I deal with anyway.
Yeah.
That's in my life. So these are people I deal with in my life. This person, we were X, Y, and Z. Just not what it is no more.
But man logic, right? It's man logic. Man
Y'all
logic is this.
logic.
When you tell him you friends with your ex, because we turned it into the ex thing kind of. So I'm like, you friends with an ex that you know what I mean? Oh yeah, we kept our friendship. You know, every time he see him around you, you know all he see in his head is him smashing you before.
That's not logic.
That's it.
That's emotion, and that's why I told you before. When you was on my show. That's not logic. That is emotion. That is emotion. Emotionally driven. There's nothing logical about that.
It's true. It's the truth. But he did hit that. So in his mind,
because he hit it. Okay, so that's fact. That's the fact of it. He did. If he did hit it. And then the thing is, whatever, just because he an ex.
No more. But
just because he an ex, does that mean that y'all had sex? Like, that's a whole nother thing. Like,
but the fact that listen, I don't know many people. You could take a poll. I don't know many people who is cool with you being cool with your ex, sitting around with your ex. You could take a poll on that. I guarantee you, it'd be 70-30. The 70% like no. It'd be 30% to say that.
Well, yeah,
Because they know.
yeah, I can go along with that.
But the thing is, man,
Take a poll.
who is in a relationship with the poll? I'm not in a relationship with a poll of people.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to be in a relationship with one person.
I'm just saying though. You're
You're
not gonna find a lot of people that's cool with you being cool with your ex. You're not gonna find a lot of people that's cool with that.
You're going to find I'm one of those people who feel like you attract what you are. So,
but you part of the 30%. So you be part of the 30% that'd be like it's okay, but the 70% is gonna be like, no, I ain't cool with that.
The thing is, what you call them, like, and that the thing is, if you're not cool with that, okay, it's been great. Like,
yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. When a girl tell me, hey man, yeah, I want you to meet my male best friend John. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna meet John. I'm gonna shake hands with John. But you and John can go ahead about your business. I'm sorry.
Because my male, like who I call my who is my best friend, whatever. I don't call him my male best friend.
I can't rock with
he's
that.
my brother.
I can't rock with it.
Like he's my brother or whatever. I don't call people like my male best friend. I don't have a female best friend. I call her my sister or whatever. But I think the word friend, I was just telling somebody the other day, I feel like the word friend is used way too loosely in the first place.
Well, you know how
like it has no value to it. It has no value to it anymore. So if like I have a male best friend and I have a female best friend. But my male best friend I call my brother. Like he's my whole brother. He's my son's godfather and everything.
Yeah.
If a person got a problem with that, they can go because he's been rocking
with us.
But that's what I'm saying.
Why is that?
I'm saying that I'm saying right. I'm saying I'm like nobody's saying, hey, get rid of your best friend. I'm just saying a person got the option. If he or she's not comfortable, they got the option to opt out. Like no, like
absolutely. Like that's what dating is all about, though.
Oh, you might as well slide your fucking chair over, bro. You want to keep talking with it? Slide your chair over.
But that's what dating is all about.
Tell him to slide his big ass over here.
I'm not gonna say slide your big behind over here.
Yeah, there you go. Come on over.
I'm sorry. Since I'm in the room, but I was saying to him like, why can't you be mature enough and just play your part? Know who you are in your relationship and know who that guy is. That's just a best friend. And if you tell me it's platonic, that's all I got to know, and that's all I got to believe until I see or y'all prove something otherwise. Give me reasonable suspicions. We're gonna have a talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's
here's where I can bet that. Everybody talk this preference shit. Well, that's my preference. I don't want nobody with a male best friend. Just like if a woman says she don't want somebody with a female best friend, that's a preference. That's not an insecurity. That's a preference.
Preferences can be driven by insecurities. We're not going to act like they can't.
They ain't no insecure. I don't like it. Just like
why don't you like it? If somebody like it, why don't you like it? Because of past traumas.
No.
Like let's be real.
Past trauma. I don't like it at all. I ain't never been a victim. I ain't never been a victim of that. I just don't like. I don't like it. I don't like
Why?
it. I don't like it
Why?
because I
Why?
don't like it. It's my preference. I'm answering it just like everybody else. It's my preference. I don't like it. Nah, I'm not for it. I'm not here for it.
Ego.
It's not about, see what I'm saying? It's ego. But that's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm saying. So everybody's preference must be ego. If that's ego, or all ego, it's all ego. If a preference is, it's got to be all ego. If this is ego,
I think something like that. Yeah.
oh, hold on. So now we being selective on preferences. What's ego?
So the thing is, so I feel like preferences are very much driven by your own personal experiences, rather than them being good or bad, rather them being traumatic experiences or learned lessons or whatever they are. I feel like they're all driven by something that you've either witnessed or you're going through. So, or that you like, did you see and you said that you liked, whatever. This is now your preference. The thing is this something that's going to make and break a situation, or is that something that you're willing to compromise on? Because the thing is, the reason why I said that's not male logic, that's very much just it's very much irrational and emotional driven, because you can't give a reason why that is. You're just saying because I don't like it. Why?
You feel threatened.
There's no logic, like the definition of logic. That doesn't fall under the definition of logic.
But why is only when it's this situation, it's got to be some type of insecurity? Why is that? Why it's people have so many preferences? Why is this one right here it got to be dissected in that way?
Well, I'll tell you this much. I even had a problem with it. Like when I was in touch with an ex and my current had a problem with it, and I'm like, but you know, we do this over here. You're not into music. You're not into chasing all the things that we're doing. We're chasing down celebrity stuff and all these things. So I'm like, I can't be friends with this one over here because you now feel like we might fall back into what we were and all that shit. And it's like, I'm like, just admit it. But they won't. They won't admit that.
Why do they have to like it? I'm okay with it. So you should be okay.
The thing is, I don't need you to be okay. I'm not asking.
I'm just saying
I'm not asking you to like anything.
But he is. He just said. I'm going off the scenario he just talked about.
The words I said was not be okay with it.
If you're saying that okay, you're it's not that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
To me, that sounds the most logical. Like somebody's scared or somebody's threatened.
I don't like it.
If you can let your significant other or whatever be friends with an ex or a platonic person of the opposite sex or whatever, that is somewhere in the back of your mind, you feeling threatened.
How?
And that you can't trust them to leave something platonic.
How though? I don't like it.
It's just another person.
I don't like it. To you, because it's not you. It's not you. It's not you. So
the thing is, you're still not able to answer the simple question.
We gotta look at the other person. You gotta look at the other person. That's what I'm saying. It's not you. Mm-hmm. So you're saying, oh, it's fine. You don't have nothing to worry about. But it's the other person. You're not even considering the other person. You just
yeah, you are. When you ask the question why, I don't like what you do.
I don't like it. It's not
if you're in a relationship like that and that's the way you're going to answer questions, I don't even want to deal with a person like that. Like it has nothing to do with the situation anymore.
So do I
like
at this point to not like pink? Do I need a reason to not like pink?
If it's going to change how I move in my life, yes.
No, I'm talking.
Yes, you
do. He's saying I gotta give a reason. I don't like pink.
Okay.
No,
I don't like pink.
So
I need a reason why I don't like pink.
You ask the
question. And I don't like
the question.
And that's
a good example. You don't like pink.
I look at it and I don't like it.
That's a good example.
What you call them? You said you don't like pink, right? If you not liking pink has to do with me changing the way I live. So say I wear pink on a regular basis, or say pink is in my brand, or say pink is something that has to do with my everyday life. If me wearing pink is a problem because you don't like it, the question is why. So yes, you have to give the reason why.
hold on.
Do you not like them?
Now let's go back to pink because I don't know why you turned it in fact you use pink in this
I know, but I'm
like I don't need a reason why I don't like pink. When I see pink, it's a turn off. It's a turn off. It's a turn. The pink is a turn off. I'm not drawn to it.
It's it.
I'm not drawn to the color pink. It's something about it. I'm just not drawn to it. That's my reason. Just the same thing. When you got a male best friend. I'm not drawn. I don't like. I don't. It's a turn off to me. It's a turn off. It's a turn off. There you go. There's your reason. It's a turn off. It's a turn off.
Don't hit me.
It's a turn. Then you want a reason? It's a turn off. There it is.
Okay. And
there are millions behind me that agree that it's a turn off.
What you call is a turn off because they have insecurities and they've been done dirty. But it's okay. It's fine.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So hold on. If I don't like fat chicks, right? And I say it's a turn off, right? As a turn off. So it's an insecurity because I don't like fat chicks. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying.
No, what you call them? The thing is, no. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to group all preferences the same, and they're not all driven by the same. They're not driven the same.
It's a preference. People don't like people don't like some of the weird stuff. People don't like pink lips. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a preference. They all the same. There's some people that don't like pink lips. It's weird. I couldn't believe it. What? I said most men are pink. What you want them to smoke so they get black lips? I'm sorry. Like, some people don't like pink lips. I'm just saying, a preference is a preference. It is what it is.
it seems like I'm done.
Real shit. I'm like, it is what it is. Your preference is your preference. Like, you know,
That's insane.
It's something about pink lips that turn them off. I don't know why, but it's a fact. I'm like, why you turn off my pink? Just them. It's a turn off. There it is. Okay, go on, Big Daddy. I'm just saying. To me, preference is the preference. And preference is I'm like, all right,
what you call preference? All preferences aren't driven the same. Like all preferences aren't driven the same. So yes, they have this big old umbrella, just like a beverage, but they're all different types of beverages. So like you have preferences, and then some of your preferences are driven by insecurities and traumas. We're not going to act like that does not exist.
But how is that an insecurity or a trauma? Because I'm turned off by it. I never experienced it.
And the reason why I bring up insecurities and traumas is because you keep bringing up these ratios and these facts, and these ratios and these facts of millions of people who don't like it. They all come with the same stuff. Don't know what happened. Don't know if you're going to deal with the person on the slide. Like it comes back from a trauma.
What about those of us who never dealt with that? We just don't like it.
Just because the trauma just because it didn't happen to you does not mean you're not affected by trauma. Let's stop acting like you're not.
I'm not affected by no trauma.
You don't affected by stuff.
It's a turn off.
You're not affected by how you see other things or other experiences.
It's the turn off. It is. It's the turn off. I find that attractive. Like, nah, I'm cool. I pass on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with
it's not it for me.
I think it's just weird to dictate who people are friends with.
Oh no, it's not dictation. You keep them. I'm like,
I think it's more important for me. It's more important of how you establish boundaries with the people that are in your life. That's more important than the actual people that are in your life.
I get that, but some people, I'm like, it's okay for somebody if I just say my best friend name is Rebecca and she say, "Oh no, I'm good." All right, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. There it is. I'm saying it's not. She's not telling you. He or she is not telling you. No, that's a deal breaker for me. I'll pass. You know what I'm saying? Because people it's less.
Yeah, I think it's weird.
You know,
I think it's weird.
I heard a girl say the reason why she stopped talking to a guy, right? She didn't stop talking to a guy because she didn't like the shape of his teeth. That's why I said it. All right. People have this still. I listen. That's very small. It is very small.
It's easy to say that based
You
on
said a
a physical.
physical teeth is something, whatever. The people that are around you actually make up who you are. Like your network
I'm just
is
saying.
your network is your
Everybody.
network. So
All I'm
like
saying. People have like they had their reasons to walk away. I'm like, it is what it is. You walk away. I mean, if that's the
you should
deal
stop
breaker for
talking
you,
to
you
him
walk away.
because of his teeth.
Fine.
You should have never talked to him in the first place because of his teeth. It's weird. People are stupid. Like I think it's weird, and I think people are stupid because the same things that people are trying to bypass, whatever, are usually the same things that they break up